Are you unknowingly sabotaging your stockpile? These 5 critical mistakes could be silently ruining your prepper pantry, spoiling your food, and wasting your hard-earned money, and leaving you unprepared. Today, I'm going to reveal these common errors, and more importantly, show you exactly how to fix them. Once you spot these pitfalls, you'll never look at your stockpile the same way again. As a combat medic, part of my job was ensuring field sanitation. We medics inspected the places where our soldiers ate to make sure everything was safe. Now I'm here to share that knowledge with you, my fellow preppers, so you can avoid these costly errors and build a pantry that's ready for anything. Section 1. Containers you think are safe, but are not. First up, check the original packaging you trusted at checkout. Those cardboard boxes of rice and pasta, they're basically rodent room service, not to mention they do nothing against moisture. The thin plastic bag inside a cereal box is just as bad. Oxygen sneaks in like a cat burglar and turns everything stale. That oxygen exposure is what makes grains and fats go rancid, giving them smell and taste. The simple, non-negotiable fix is to stop saying, I'll rebucket it later. As soon as you get it home, transfer those dry goods. Dump grains, beans, and pasta into Mylar bag. Drop in the correct size oxygen absorber. This tiny packet of iron powder chemically rusts, scrubbing the oxygen from the sealed bag to level the bacteria and fungi so it can't survive in it. Heat seal the bag with a heat sealer, hair dryer, or a household iron. For extra layer of protection against pests and damage, drop that sealed Mylar bag into a food-grade bucket with a gasket lid. A kit costs a couple dollars now, which is nothing compared to tossing 40 pounds of funky cold Medina inedible rice later. For smaller items such as spices, coffee, or free-dried vegetables, use pint-sized Mylar bags tucked inside mason jars for a double barrier. Your tourniquet could kill instead of saving if you make these 5 critical mistakes that most preppers don't know about. Learn tourniquet training mistakes from a combat-tested medic. Whether you're building your prepping for SHTF, sharpening your survival skills, or mastering trauma care, it's the difference between life and death. Get more tactical medical tips in this video. 5 mistakes. Section 2. The rotation lie. Next is the lie we whisper to ourselves. Of course, I'll eat the oldest stuff first. This is the first in, first out, or FIFO principle, and it's where most pantries fail. Then the new sale price cans roll in and get shoved to the front, and the back row slowly turns into an archaeological dig. Here's the fix. The day something hits the shelf, put a piece of painter's tape on the lid and scribble the month and the year. No exceptions. Always shelve the newest items in the back and pull from the front. This simple habit ensures you use food when it's at its peak quality, not just before it's unsafe. I keep a clipboard on the pantry door. Every month I grab 5 items that are getting old and plan meals around that week. It takes 10 minutes of discipline to beat the gut-wrenching discovery that a 20-year-old can of peaches hiding behind the quinoa is rusted out. For the tech savvy, a Google sheet with 3 columns, item, quantity, and use date, makes mystery cans extinct and simplifies tracking. Fellow preppers and survivalists, I put together an Amazon storefront packed with the best gear, tools, and essentials to help stay prepared for anything. As an Amazon associate, I earn a small commission from qualifying purchases, which supports my mission to share prepping insights and recommendations. Explore my top picks, the links in the description below. Section 3. The carb mountain and missing nutrients. We all love bragging about the 300 pounds of wheat berries, but a mountain of carbs is a one-way ticket to health problems. Calories alone are not enough. Your body needs a balance of macronutrients to function, especially under stress. A buddy's family survived lockdown on rice and beans for 3 days. A buddy's family survived lockdown on rice and beans, 3 meals a day. By week 3, the kids were staging a rebellion, and everyone felt fatigued and run down. Build a rainbow, not just a mountain of beige. Prioritize canned salmon, chicken, and beef for protein. Stock freeze-dried broccoli, berries, and powdered greens for essential nutrients. Add peanut butter. Include healthy fats like nuts, seeds, and peanut butter. A good multivitamin is cheap insurance to fill up any gaps. The goal is to think in terms of complete meals, not just bulk commodities. One protein plus one vegetable or one carb or one base equals a plate you'll actually want to eat. This approach also boosts morale, which is as critical as any other supply in a crisis. Rotate in some weirder items too, canned artichokes, pickled beets, so your taste buds stay timber and no one stages a coup over yet another bowl of plain rice. It's funny, when I was in survival school at Camp Row, part of JFK, in the survival camp, they gave us sardines and rice. And some of the guys just couldn't tolerate canned sardines. I grew up eating those like a luxury. And of course, I graduated from high school in Korea. Rice was my best friend. So the guys couldn't stand the smell or the taste of it. I just chomped it down. Of course, it was just a handful, but it was better than nothing. So you'll get no complaints of plain rice from me. Your home's biggest threats aren't dramatic disasters. They're the everyday system failures happening right now. Watch my video. Can you fix these home disasters before it's too late? And learn critical home safety failures that most suburban families ignore until it's too late. I'm looking at my sump pump. Combat tested solutions inside. Section 4. The climate you forgot to control. It's working. Your pantry's worst enemy is often out of sight, out of mind, until August turns your garage into a brutal sauna or winter dampness makes the basement feel like a cave. Heat, humidity, and light are the saboteurs of shelf life. Every 10 degrees above a stable 70 degrees Fahrenheit can cut the lifespan of your stored food in half. Vitamins degrade. Fats and nuts and oils go rancid, and high humidity can cause cans to rust and paper packaging to fail. You don't need a dedicated climate-controlled room, just a cheat. Store buckets on wooden pallets and keep them off hot or damp concrete. A $10 digital hydrometer will alert you if humidity climbs past 60%. Rechargeable desiccant cans or silica gel packs can soak up excess moisture. And don't forget about light. It degrades nutrients like vitamin A. So dark corners or opaque containers are your best friends. I've kept walnuts tasting fresh for years, and a closet under the stairs with nothing fancier than a well-paced silica packs, plastic boxes. You want to be proactive. This proactive approach always beats stack it and pray plan, although stacking it and praying it doesn't hurt either. How confident are you with chest seals? Watch my video, 5 chest seal mistakes that kill. Combat medic training. Discover the 5 critical mistakes that can cost lives. Plus get some real-world tips to master your emergency trauma skills. From me. Section 5. Stocking what nobody eats. The last and most heartbreaking mistake. A 25-pound bag of bargain red lentils that nobody in your family will touch. The golden rule of prepping is simple. Store what you already eat. If your family won't eat it on a normal Tuesday, they sure won't be craving orange mush when stress is high and comfort is scarce. In an emergency, familiar foods provide psychological comfort and a sense of normalcy, which can be crucial for morale. The best way to build a practical pantry is gradually. Every grocery run, just double up on a couple of shelf-stable items you know that your family loves. An extra can of chili, one more bottle or jar of Alfredo sauce, another can of or box of oatmeal. Over the next 12 months, this one more habit builds a robust supply without any budget shock or battles over weird ingredients. When a crisis hits, you're eating the same tacos and oatmeal you love, just without the store being open. That's a good thing. Bonus, you won't have an existential crisis over what to do with 47 cans of cream corn. Personally, I love cream corn because it goes with just about anything. In my audiobook, My Journey as a Combat Medic, I share the raw, unfiltered reality of battlefield medicine and my path to healing after the chaos of combat. As a former 160th SOAR Special Operations Paratrooper Flight Medic, I reveal untold stories of saving lives and overcoming trauma. I also served in Afghanistan with 76th Infantry, embedded with the Afghan National Army. And deployments worldwide. This memoir offers inspiration and understanding and courage for anyone facing their own struggles. The links are in the description. Come share in my journey. Your pantry isn't just shelves of food. It's your insurance policy against the day the trucks stop running. Getting these 5 things right, using airtight containers, check. Meticulously rotating your inventory, check. Building balanced meals, controlling the climate, and storing food that actually gets eaten isn't about collecting prepper trophies. It's about the fundamental difference between eating well and eating your losses. Take 15 minutes this week. Find and patch one of these 5 leaks in your system. Leave a comment under the video and post "squared away" after you get your pepper pantry good to go. Your future self, maybe the one fumbling for a flashlight in the dark, will thank you for it. Stack smart, eat what you store. This is survival. This is resilience. This is Suburban Prepper.